Okay, Gemini. Yeah, it's you. You're up, and oh my gosh, let me tell you, the energies are talking crap. I mean, literally, there is so much crap talk going on within all the energies. The collective is like really chattery right now. Most of you. Just saying. I'm going to go ahead and let's get started. I don't even want to speak everything that I've heard. But basically, Gemini, it was 3:30 when I was completed with your energies. Um, 3 plus 0 is 3, and 3:30 equals 33, which reduces to 6. So we have 3, 3, 3, 3. We have 6 out here. I mean, yeah. But your energies was basically, I felt that you know that you're divinely guarded. You know that you are divinely guided wherever you go, whatever you do. The divine has you. You know this, okay? You especially know that you're guarded. You stand in the strength of the fact that the divine has your back. You are guarded. You know that yourself is quite expansive, that you have quite the, yeah, you have quite the trunk of crafts, don't you? Literally, I seen a trunk, okay? I have one of those. um, I wasn't looking at that one though. However, I did see a trunk. Uh, I just felt a trunk of gifts, a trunk of crafts. You have a lot of intuitive, psychic, natural. It's our nature. You use your nature. You use the truth of who you are. You know, we've been lied to for many, many years that this was all wrong when it's our true nature. We were created of the source itself. So we are creators ourselves. We know this, right? We're high flyers here, definitely. Yeah. But I know that that there's been a situation with you, and you are trying to get balance in this. You're trying to get justice in this. Basically, is what I feel is that you basically caught your person. Okay, you caught your person with a couple extra keys that you didn't know where they went to or what they were going to, but this only confirmed what you were already feeling, Gemini. You were already feeling that your person was stepping out on you. However, you did put an end to this situation. Now, I'm not sure that you put an end to you and your person completely, but you did put an end to the situation. You stopped it, okay? I'm not going to say everything that I heard and everything that I actually seen. However, I am going to say this. You did put an end to it, but you are self-examining right now. You're looking inward because you are feeling that you may have you've got a little bit of guilt because you're feeling like you may have contributed to this in the form of fashion of you overworking too much, wanting that perfected craftsmanship, that perfection within your work to show through. And you become obsessed and become overworking, become a workaholic is what you became. And you know this. So you're examining yourself and seeing where you may have contributed to this. However, again, do not take this because he knew how to, or she knew how to, depending on the energies. Spirit kind of said, but let's just go with that. Um, Actually, that yeah, the person should have came to you and said, look, this is what's going on. Communication is key. you know when I get a red flag card, it's like I think it's time to communicate, folks. It's that simple. But let's go ahead, Gemini, and see what we do get out here for you. And yeah, I'm thinking about definitely your chakra energies. I want your energies anyway, so let's go ahead. Miracle. That's your 3D realm, your physical realm. These are oracles. I don't expect them to turn over. In your heart, you felt rejection immediately. And yes, you went in to introspect. You went in isolation. You most definitely did. In fact, this is where you passionately wanted to be. Your driving force was to get your arse basically into isolation because you were feeling very insecure. Absolutely. Sorry, Gemini, you know. Because what we were talking about, you know your creator source essence. You know how to create. You know how to grow things. You know how to make things come to you. I mean, you understand that you're well taken care of by the universe. As I said, you know, we paid paradise and put up a parking lot. However, paradise is right outside the door. Everything you want to eat, drink, it's all out there. We were never supposed to have to fuss and fight for food, but, you know, creation. And what I said, guilt. You have guilt, perfection. Come on, I can't make this up. Instinctually. That's what your instincts are telling you. You know you have guilt because you know that you were creating. You were creating at the time, using that creator source essence. You were working. You were working to perfection. Absolutely. Right here it shows me. It made you feel guilty because instinctually you feel like that you may have been a factor in the situation where your person was seeing more than you. Okay, just put it that way. Maybe not seeing much of you, but right now I see your outcome is basically you're impatient, but it's right out here. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, you still have passion for your person. Okay, let's get some illumination on this, Gemini. See what we got going on here for you. Oh, it's rainy and it's getting cold, and yes, spring is sprung. It's an early spring. The daffodils are up. I meant to get some. Well, yeah, yesterday. Today it's raining. I'm not going out. It's cold, and I just got over yeah. Strength. You stood in your strength. Like I said, you stood in the strength of who you are and what you knew and what you felt. Your intuition. I mean, it was just happened to be, like I said, you're divinely guarded and guided. You were guided to find those keys. Abso-freaking-lutely, you were guarded to find, or guided to find those keys. It took a lot of strength for you to even admit that, to even notice that and look for that. They come upside down. You're not in a karmic situation. This, I feel, is your equal. No, pretty much, yeah. You went into isolation to get yourself grounded, to get yourself stable. Let me see the insecurities, because you were insecure. You had insecurities about this love yourself. You had insecurities with yourself. You had to love yourself. You had to love yourself. You were feeling guilty, so you actually walked away from something that you were creating. Yeah. King of Cups on guilt. Maybe this is someone, Gemini, or this is your energy. Because you had unconditional love for this person. Again, you didn't get where you are today by not creating perfection in your eye. You worked hard for what you have. Instinct. And you instinctually feel the guilt. Yeah. You know this is what ended a cycle. That's what your instincts are telling you. You're trying to put the blame on yourself. Has your person been projecting on you? Let me see this impatience. Your impatience to take a risk toward new opportunities that you feel around you within the atmosphere. You feel the atmospheric change, Gemini, and you know it's time for new opportunities. Because, yeah, there's definitely been a change, an upheaval within your world. But you do see a reconciliation. That's what you're impatient for. You see a reconciliation. Because you know that you've healed, you went in and healed yourself. Like I said, this was not, you don't feel like this was a karmic situation or a karmic person, but you do feel like that, you know, this was your equal and they did reject you. They made you, you know, feel some pain within your heart that you have to heal from. They may have chosen a karmic situation over you when you confronted them and made them, you know, accountable for what you had found out. But definitely healing. Yeah, you're not the party girl. You're stable. You're not the type of person that does go out anyway and just kind of like here, let's just go, I'm just going to say hog wild. Let's go hog ass wild and just, you know, do up the town tonight. Good and pretty. Good and party. Good and partiful. Uh-huh. Yeah. You're the type of person that likes to get those messages from spirit. Yeah, definitely. I feel like that maybe you just like to stay home and um, relax in spirit and get downloads. I mean, I do that. That's how I get what's going on with you guys. And then I speak it out. But I always search with my heart. But I feel like you actually are seeing what you need to see. And you're going to speak soon what you need to speak. Because you know what your heart, the true core of you, the very soul of you actually feels about this. And you are definitely setting your intention as well. Those hands are up in praying mode. That shows me that you are setting your intentions. Okay. Because Gemini, you did walk away from what you were working on because you felt guilty, because you had unconditional love, true love for this person, because they're your happiness, your world of happiness. Yeah, you really did want to keep things balanced out, even through the storms, and you felt like you could. You still feel like you can, because you do want a reconciliation, Gemini. Yeah, because you're missing this person. And you did have more than one to choose yourself from. Now you do, because you did end this. And you want your person back. You want a reconciliation. You're missing them. You always felt like you could have the world with them. Your world. But yeah. Yeah. I see you getting wish fulfillment, definitely. Yeah, this is someone that you do love, and someone that you definitely are willing to step out in faith for. You're faithful to this person. You want to start over again with them. Like a couple of young fools, is what I heard. I like it. Okay. Okay, I understand the situation and everything that I got, but, you know, everybody has their own choices, their own free will. Let me see. Let me get the tarot of abyss. What are you healing? I know you're healing your heart. You know, you've stood, firm and solid in that strength of the fact that you do believe in miracles. You do. You do. In your heart space, you'd like to heal with this person. You're still holding on to this person. I didn't say that I felt that you were divorced. I know you put an end to it, but that means an end of what was going on. Definitely. Because you do know your self-worth. You know who you are. You understand who you are. In fact, that's one of the things that I heard. You were upset because you were telling him or her, however it resonates, you were telling them literally that they're at least 2 flights below you, huh? And the other one is a barfly. And that's exactly what I heard. So, yeah, you know who you are. You're not taking no shit. You're wanting, definitely, Gemini, a new beginning with unlimited potential and possibilities. Let me see. Yeah, because you had to take a step back and look things over in a different point of view, because you were feeling guilt. Something was tugging at you and saying, you know, and I don't know if your person was doing this. It doesn't show me here. It's just that you've struggled with this situation, but you're going to have success. Yeah, because you do want to rebirth this. This person is your soul shine. This person makes you happy. And there's been a drastic change, I feel. And I feel like this person's been watching you go through this drastic change. They barely recognize you, but they see who you are now. Who you truly are. That's what I'm hearing. Sorry, that goes there. You might have stepped out in faith to talk to a wise one. Someone that just has a wisdom to them, you know. Okay, let's go ahead and get this cleaned up for you, Gemini. I go farther, but I think, you know, in that little bit of time, sometimes it's just that easy. Sometimes it's just that not. Okay, these landed there. I'm going to keep them there. Yeah, there's been definitely a transformation here. And this is also not only, it's building up like your luck, or it's not really luck, but, you know, it's faith. It is. But it's building up that that abundance within you, abundance of faith, abundance of luck. And yeah, there was too many people within your two's connection, toxic people. And you've been at a crossroads for a bit with this, I think, Gemini. Well, somebody's getting an apology. Because, yeah. Somebody didn't have good intentions towards you whatsoever. And it may have been your divine masculine all along. There's been a bit of a crisis, is what they're saying. That's why you're at a crossroads right now. But you are definitely getting your wishes fulfilled. But be careful. Though this person is anchored within your heart, there's still something sneaky that's hidden from you. But you're fine because you are on a path of ascension. But you do have very deep roots with this person. And you're very protective of them. They're protective of you. Because we do have divine feminine and divine masculine. And they do want a rebirth. They'd like to get back into the garden of your delights, baby. And they say the book is closed on this. You're going to receive communication. This person does not want to bring toxicity into this connection. Because they feel like this is starting over again. It's a renewal. They want it to be at the nesting phase, the honeymoon phase. They want back on top of the mountain. And yes, you're being manifested. Somebody's manifesting you. Somebody's that has had a lot of grief. Okay, grief about this connection. Basically, I still see passion. That could be what's hidden, is the fact that you don't want anybody to know, and They don't want anybody to know that there's any passion between you. I don't know. Let's go ahead and let's get the little black cards. Quite voyeuristic, I believe. They've always just, the cards are never wrong, folks. It may not hit everybody, but you know, these are collective reads. This is not a personal read. If you want a personal read, you know, that's a different story. Yeah, not today. You're not dealing with no kind of bullshit from anybody today, Gemini. It's like enough is enough. I'm taking time for myself to love on myself, take care of myself, do what I need to do for myself. I need to do my fingernails. Okay, let me see for Gemini. Show me. When it's time, I do want to start repairing, rebuilding this connection. This toxic relationship that you had going on with other, or your person had going on with other people, it's done. There's no second chances for this toxicity. Because yeah, your person, they feel that you could be getting ready to have some good time, you know, maybe go out, get yourself a, you know, someone to cuddle up to. You might be talking over to the girls about somebody as well, and maybe the divine masculine can hear you, divine feminine. Yeah. You're at a crossroads, Gemini, because you definitely you want this soul connection, you want this union, but you want it for eternity, because you know there's an everlasting promise between the both of you, but you would like to carry it over into a commitment, into a marriage. You could be married. I've seen wedding rings in, ooh, I don't know if it was Virgos or Capricorn's read. The butterfly. Yeah, this relationship is just evolving to the next phase. It is going to be healing. Both of you need to heal the inner child, and of course, be an empress. And I see a king out here, but I get the emperor at all? I don't think so. But we do have a king of cups out here. So yeah, it's just going to have growth. We've got an empress that knows how to take nothing and create something. Bottom of the deck, someone likes you. Their romance for you is blooming and blossoming, and they would like to have a little bit of fun with you, maybe flirt, you know, maybe go out with you, go on a date, take you somewhere, do something together. Okay. Let me get you one of these little cards here. And the award goes to Gemini. Write down 3 personal past accomplishments that you're proud of. Remind yourself of all you've accomplished and know there's more of that to come. So be proud of your accomplishments. You feel like it cost you a relationship that you want a renewal in, but you just have to get balance, and that's what you did. So, but it goes right with the message for today. It's weird. Well, not weird. I'm used to it. But however, I will see you. Thank you. Well, thank you, first of all, for sharing your energies with me, Gemini. It was fun, as always. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. If this, resonated with you whatsoever, but on your way out the door, just, be kind and hit me up. And if you feel inclined, please subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you. Until then, again, take care of yourself. Be kind to one another, and know that you're always loved, Gemini. Till later.